Hi there, this is Super Senior Bert with the another OMSH, Old Man Story Hour. And I'm going to share one with you that when I was at a sporting goods store, I had a desk up in the front by the front door. I was to check in firearms when they come in and they're going back to the gun counter for sale or being traded off or so forth. It was my job to constantly watch that front door for them coming in, because some people bring them in uncased. You can imagine that, but they wouldn't. That's where I stopped them. But even some people bring them in, put them up on my desk there. There's a long desk. I unzipped it and asked why. I won't go through the process, but it's my job to make sure the gun was safe. It was marked and had flags in it that it was safe, and we would call for another runner to come up from that department and bring it back to the department where it was going to be serviced or sold. Well, I was always facing those front doors, constantly looking, scanning those front doors. I remember at one time some gentleman came up to me and says, "Boy, you got it easy. All you do is sit here." I said, "Sir, I'm not sitting here. It isn't all I do." I said, "I am constantly glued to those front doors, or at least always paying attention to the front doors." Yeah, I talk with people, it's, but my attention is to those front doors. But anyway, one day, a young couple with a child in the jump seat of the shopping cart came right by me, right close by me. As they walked by, they're talking, and the little one, in the seat, I don't know, 3 or 4 years old. And they came pretty close. So I greet people, I talk with people, but I'm concentrating. And they come by me kind of slow, and I looked at them, and the child looked at me and kind of poker faced me. And I just looked at them, and they looked at me. As they went by, the child looked at me and went like that at me. And without hesitation, I looked right back at him and poker faced them. And they were staring at me, and I went right back at them. And they sat up, leaned back on the cart seat, that jump seat, leaned back and lifted up and howled in laughter. Just howled, just laughed and howled in laughter. They weren't going by me very fast. Parents are still talking. They haven't a clue what's going on. And then howled at me, looked back at me, and went, and I looked at them and went, all the way as they were going down the main aisle, the long aisle there. Parents never knew what was happening. I'll never forget that. So I got a short one today of the making a face. That child never expected an adult to right back at him. Oh, well. Anyhow, there's a short one for today, but this is Super Senior Bert saying, we'll see you next time with Old Man Story Hour, OMSH.